Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
This is the one.
Oh, man.
This is a big ep.
Yeah, oh, man. We've been teasing this episode for 140 episodes.
No, we haven't even been teasing it. We've been like saying it into, you know, like
the universe.
We've been like eat, pray, loving it into the universe to try to like make it a reality.
Yeah.
And then the universe, I guess we've been doing a good job, and the universe has
loved us.
We have the one and only, the PAWG queen herself, Sara J.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it seems like you guys have been good boys.
Yeah.
You gotta chill.
You got Sara.
Miss Sara, chill.
Yeah.
Sara, please, I want to be respectful. Wow,
man.
2 seconds in, she said, "Good boys." That's all I ever wanted.
Yeah, you want us to blow our tops?
Yo, I don't give a fuck about Santa. I just want to make sure Sara J thinks I'm a good boy.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, no, we've been because we talk about adult film quite often on our pod, and we've been, you know, we were saying like our Mount Rushmore, and like for all
Mount
of
Nutmore.
Mount Nutmore.
That's beautiful.
And you're definitely
Poetic.
Across the board.
Across the board. It's just
Across
like
the board.
respect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, so this is a big moment for us.
Yeah.
How are you doing
Thank you.
today?
I'm amazing. Life is good.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't be much happier, really.
Yeah. Well, you're around the city promoting your CBD line.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. You know, I've got a line that I started in 2020.
Yeah.
It's just CBD products. I've got bath bombs. I've got massage oil, and I've got personal lubricant.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, in CBD?
Yeah.
In CBD.
Well,
Yeah.
does that help when you're like nervous about sex?
You know, what it does is it increases your sensitivity.
Oh, I need a lot less of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But maybe you could put like a condom on, and she could put it on her clit, and then it would work out for everybody.
Hey, I don't know. I've been married for a while. I don't. I forgot condoms existed.
You're
No,
like
but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're like Sex MacGyver. You figured out that problem so fast. You're like, maybe you need a condom. Maybe she needs.
Yo, you know what that is? I'm a director. Which makes me a problem solver.
Do you have? Is that okay? So you've been directing for a while.
Yeah.
So do you have like so you have like a lot of moments where like on set you're just like we need to figure this out, and you're Sara to the rescue.
It's between me and this man right here, my cameraman.
Yeah.
Yep, it's like the two of us sitting there problem solving.
Yeah. What's like
his dick's not long enough. You know what? Maybe we should put him on a box.
Yeah.
You're just like, wow, why do we hire amateurs? I'll do this.
Yeah, stunt cock. Yeah. How what's like your worst? What's like the one you're like sticks out?
Like a scene that sticks out.
Like a scene where you're like, we gotta go to the CVS and get some lube.
Man, you know, like we were just talking about it the other day. We did a scene in an exotic location in a historic landmark.
Epstein Island.
and like luckily we had like a lookout, but the lookout called and was like, we have military down here.
Oh snap!
Oh, you were doing like public stuff.
Yeah.
How did you? Can I ask you this question? How did? Because every time I see the public stuff, the dude's always wearing jeans, and I'm like, yo, gym shorts is the way to go. Do you like for real? Because I've definitely.
This guy was in a flight suit. It was like, it was a lot of clothes.
What do you mean? Like he was a pilot?
Yeah, like that was the storyline, kind of actually. Right?
It like crash landed and on a very
Don't tell
horny
my
island.
story. Yeah, we're not
So wait,
telling
was
you.
it real military there?
So like our friend, like who was the lookout,
Yeah.
told him that we were making a bird documentary.
Yeah, the militay guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was like, yeah, they're just
We're
out there
watching some
shooting
big birds
they're
out
shooting,
here.
a bird documentary. So you know, at that point though, we had already like everybody put their clothes on, and I'm getting everybody's stuff together. We're just like,
How many people is that?
Yeah.
You know, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So a
5,
bare naked
6,
shoot.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, so real bare bones. Is
Yeah,
it
you
just
try
like
to keep it like not noticeable, you know, especially
And
when
then
you're
like-
stuff outside at like monuments.
Yeah, can you imagine just setting up lights for a public scene?
Right?
Can you imagine too the cops recognizing her?
Yeah.
And the
Like,
cops
shit.
are like,
Okay, so
that's Sara J. You're not bird watching.
No, you know, that used to happen back in the day in Miami
Yeah.
all the time when the Miami porn scene first
Yeah.
started popping, and like Ass Parade and some of the Bang Bros productions and stuff would be down in South Beach. The cops cops would kind of just let them do like what they wanted to, as long as they didn't cross like crazy lines, you know. And the cops would always get pictures with us and stuff like that.
That's
a lot
so
of times
crazy.
We'd film on roofs or film in the back of alleys.
That's crazy that they were like, bang bus isn't crazy when they just like come on ladies and push them out the bus. That's like that's nothing crazy.
Yo, that moment where you're a kid and you don't know Bang Bus is scripted, you're like, they're so mean.
Dude, I've had my feelings. Dude, I've had my feelings hurt a couple times because
I remember the first time watching Bang Bus, I was like, she really did a lot for you guys. Why'd you kick her out?
you guys nearly didn't give her enough money to get back home.
So how long you been doing the CBD line for?
I started in 2020. Yeah. It was something that...
I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say it was just something that I had already kind of like contemplated and wanted to do, and was able to take the time to put into action in 2020.
The COVID.
You had plenty of time.
Were you pressing oils? You're just pressing.
I was having like so many entrepreneurial moments. Like I was like, oh, I can do this and I can do that, and I was like, oh, I wish there was 36 hours in a day because I've got all of them free now. It's amazing. No, like I did a lot of like post-production type stuff during that time too. But
what do you mean?
Like, you know, after we get done shooting, there's a lot of like organizing paperwork and then sending it to the editor and then QCing it and then putting it in a project.
So you watched a lot of porn.
And honestly, I'll be honest, like it's not like my favorite thing to do. Like I try to pass it off to somebody else to do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
No, they can. Yeah, can you imagine? I couldn't imagine.
Sometimes
like, that
it's
being the only
distracting. It
content.
depends on my mood. Sometimes I watch it, I'm like, oh, I remember that day. That looks really good. And then other days, I'm like, fast forward. Okay, fast forward. Let's get this over with, you know? It just depends on your mood,
So you do some of the editing yourself?
Yeah, like I can. I prefer not to.
Yeah.
But I QC, like, you know, I quality control everything. So when I get it back, like from the editor, then I'm like, okay, change that part.
As a man who's familiar with your work, I bet you have on the fast forward days, it's a white penis. I bet, like, I mean, it's that way with me too. You know, every time, just hurry up and blow, dude.
Not always. Not always.
Yeah. Okay. Well, who are some of your like favorite people doing it now? I'm just yeah.
You know, I started working a lot with Maze the Goat recently. He's a really great performer and like dependable, and he looks good. And,
He'll always show up.
Thank you. Always show up. He does his job. He does his job well. Yeah. And then he's hot. So like,
what's like is there like a pre-procedure where he's like, look, where maybe sometimes you're like, look, we got to cuddle for 10 minutes and then we got like, is there ever like things like that?
Have I ever had a moment like that? Let's see.
Not like just like, you know, like, look, I'm not here. Just hold me for like 5 seconds.
No.
Consummate professional.
Like, you know what? So sometimes on sets, you might like kick it with somebody for a minute, like maybe smoke or have a drink or something. Yeah. I don't really like to drink before my scenes. I'd rather look high than drunk. Like when I'm high, at least my eyes are a little bit squinty, but I'm very happy and I'm like thoroughly enjoying myself. When I'm drunk, like I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. My nose is like bright red. I'm like, oh no. So but sometimes, you know, if you want to like break that ice a little bit, but that's part of the reason why we're professionals.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Yeah,
like I can just be like, who am I fucking today? Cool. Like let's do it. Gangbang, that's fine.
Is there like a lot of because you were talking about like you were saying he like shows up on time? Are there like mundane things like that about? Because there's definitely things with like average jobs where it's like, yo, if you're just punctual and like not a problem.
It's so fucking easy. Just get tested. Come with 2 IDs. Show up on time. Bring your dick hard.
That part definitely sounds.
Stay hydrated. Can you just stay hydrated?
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. What does hydration help with?
Come.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
You want to have a nice pop?
Come on, dude.
All right. Well, I'm learning.
Dude.
Yeah. Coconut water, protein shakes.
Oh, is coconut water the best for
it's really
big loads?
It's good for hydration.
Protein
shakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
My friend Tim Butterly, he said he has the
I
formula.
Like how you just call him out.
Yeah, he knows. He's fine. He's okay with it. He he has the formula of vitamins you can take for bigger loads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. L-arginine.
Is that a yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And like
Amino
zinc.
acid.
Yeah.
That sounds like something in a monster.
It's amino acid.
Yeah, Godzilla fought arginine. That's what happened there. Yeah.
You were also saying you were doing I forget. I've never heard the name
National
before.
Cannabis Festival,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am also doing some bud tending this week.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Bud tending. What's that?
Bud tending. Like helping gift the good people of New York City with marijuanas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's pretty tight.
Yeah, dude, you just give. It's like being just like a person behind.
Oh, do we
the thing.
yeah.
do we have a call coming?
Yeah, I think we got.
Oh no.
Oh shit, what's that?
Who is it?
Hey, what's up, Nate?
What's good, Irish? I didn't mean to bother you, man. I know you're busy working right now.
Hey, Nate, what's up,
I
dude?
can't bring myself to call those fucking backstabbing
What?
traitors.
What, dude? What do you mean?
You guys.
What?
You over there living my dream. Hey, Sarah. Very nice to
Hi.
speak to you. Big fan. Been a fan longer than I care to. I don't want to make you uncomfortable and say how long I've been a fan. Very long.
Nate, why are you
I
coming
know
up with
you're
such
probably not
a
having the best interview you could have over there dealing with the shenanigans. They probably haven't asked you about your CBD company.
They did a great job on it.
Wide, forget the last
We hadn't
part
gotten
of
to
it.
that
Wide-
part yet.
Yeah, wide side,
Yes.
dude.
Wide side. Oh, now you want to pretend you know the man over there.
You clearly
Oh,
just looked it up on a
What
screen.
are you talking about, dude? Come on.
You clearly just looked it up on a screen.
How dare you?
No,
No.
that's not what I looked up. Well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm the biggest fan out of the three of us.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I also
I'm
want
sorry
to
you're not here.
call
in
in and
life.
say, fuck you guys, you broke my heart.
Oh, well, Nate,
And I can't believe you did this without me.
you ran away to Nashville.
Somehow the interview's not miserable, Sarah.
It's not. They're being very nice.
Thanks, Irish, for letting me call you. I got a lot to deal with mentally right now. With the heartbreak I'm dealing with.
And a
what
broken
I
ankle.
caught with my brother is breaking my heart.
I feel you, man. I got you.
Oh man,
Appreciate you, man.
God
All
damn
right,
it.
cheers, buddy.
That was
Yeah, Nate's pretty heartbroken.
damn, dude. First call in is a heartbreak call in.
First call into the pod is a distraught friend.
Yeah, he's pissed. Ooh, he's fuming.
Nate is very in love with you. Do you have to
He is.
do you have to deal with guys loving you too much? Because I feel like that. I've seen that with some of the pictures at the
Exotica.
Exotica and
Yeah.
stuff. There's definitely they're hugging
Yeah.
not right over there.
It's the unsafe hug, right?
Yeah. Do you ever
Yeah.
have to deal with?
Yeah. I have security.
Yeah.
I'm not an asshole or anything, though. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you've seen the pictures of people hugging not right.
Yeah,
Like, they can have a not right hug as
Yeah.
long as it's not crossing too many lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I try to have an understanding and put myself in their shoes.
Yeah.
They know me a whole lot more than I know them.
Yeah.
you know?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very familiar with you.
Yeah, and also super excited because the way that they know me is like an intimate way usually,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're probably we're in love and just coming at you with like energy, like please be my queen. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also people have like a personality that they just assign to me because
Yeah.
they really don't
Of
know
what
me
they see.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's entertaining to me most of the time as long as it's not like
Can I tell you what
incredibly
we
rude.
assigned to you?
Sure.
We all thought you were from Jersey.
Right? I've
Yeah.
heard that a lot. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I'm from Ohio.
Yeah, Midwest.
Yeah, mighty Midwest. I ain't afraid of no coast.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave Ohio? Were you done? Were you just like this place?
I never liked
She
Ohio.
had to take over the game, dude.
No, I did. I had to take over the game. No, you know what? To be honest with you, I always knew I was leaving.
Yeah.
But even as a child, I was like, I'm moving to Chicago.
Yeah. Why Chicago? Oh,
Well,
because
because
right
it's the
there.
nearest major city,
Yeah.
and I had to get out of this Ohio place that I'm in. I never liked the suburbs.
Yeah.
And Cincinnati's kind of like a grimy city that I was ready to leave, you know?
Yeah.
So I thought I was
Cincinnati's
going to go to
pretty
Chicago.
grimy.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's super grimy, super
Yeah.
grimy. So I was going to go to Chicago, and somewhere along the way, I started stripping, and I was like, oh, Vegas.
Did you
Okay.
strip along the way to Chicago?
Like when I was living in Ohio, I started dancing in like
Yeah.
Kentucky and Indiana,
Yeah.
and I used to dance next to a casino.
I saw your bio. It said you were 18.
Yeah.
So you went to Kentucky and Ohio, the place where they love underage girls the most.
No, you know what? It's because like I'm originally from Cincinnati, which
Yeah.
borders Kentucky, and I didn't have a car.
Yeah.
So that means
It was
a
close.
15-minute drive in the cab is a whole lot less.
Yeah.
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 I mean, yeah.
Until I got a car, and then I started going to Indiana.
Yeah.
Which is like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was like good money because it was right by the casino. So it
Yeah.
was like a come up.
Yeah.
But then I was like, what next? You know, where do I go now?
Yeah.
Like, my dreams of Chicago. Who cares about Chicago?
Yeah. I'm making bread.
Yeah, I'm making bread,
Who cares
and I
about
got a plan.
Yeah.
Like one casino, one strip club,
Yeah.
a bunch of casinos, a bunch of strip clubs. It's gonna
Yeah.
be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when was the how do you do the shift from that to
Porn.
doing films?
So I got really tired of doing that.
Put some respect on your name,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. No,
You're
you
an
know what? I
artiste.
like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
You know what? I like it because it makes people feel. Like, I like saying that word because it
Yeah.
does. They have a feeling with that word. Like, it's either good or bad or, like, abrasive. And it
Yeah.
like, makes you feel exactly what I do because that is what I do.
Yeah.
I'm a pornographer.
Yeah.
I'm kind of cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's
I'm
kind of a hard
sorry.
title. That's what I.
I'll put,
Yo.
I'll put respect on your name. Okay?
So, I just wanted to get out of the whole stripping thing. Like, I like the adult industry. I like being viewed as a sex object. This was kind of fun. But I also would kind of just rather have sex, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I hate this, like, teasing thing. This is
Yeah.
very annoying. And,
Let's get to the business.
Yeah, let's
Really?
get
Were
to
you
the
like
business,
were you get in
right.
trouble at work where you're like, I just
No,
want to
but-
bang the guys?
No, but I'm like really like I'm really good at following rules.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get in trouble at work. And I didn't think it was fair to other girls to like it's like if you are a carpenter and you go in and you do the carpentry and the plumbing, well, now the plumber's out of work, you know? So I don't know, that's what I always thought about it.
Smart.
You were crushing it too hard. You wanted the
No,
you
it's
wanted the
just
other
like,
girls to get some bread.
Let's just strip
Yeah.
here. Like this is the strip place. Let's just strip. That's cool. It's,
Yeah.
it's safe to strip here
Yeah.
and that's fine. And so yeah, I just started doing porn. I was like, fuck this, man. No, I was married at the time,
Yeah.
and
R.I.P.
my husband was like super strong
Yeah.
person, like was all for me doing whatever it was that I wanted to do, and for me accomplishing my
Yeah.
goals. And I really enjoyed stripping up until a point, and I was like, this has gotta stop.
Yeah.
But I really want to fuck, kind of. And
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
married, and I was like, why not fuck professionals to get tested?
Yeah.
And have some experiences that you probably will never have from home because like your man might not be into it, but like I'm
Yeah.
sexually adventurous,
Yeah.
you know. So and he
Why
was,
not make
yeah.
money? Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
let's do this, right?
Yeah.
I'll have the experiences, I'll make money, it'll be great. And so I love telling this part. Like
Yeah.
I had him take some Polaroids of me, and I took him to the library where I scanned them onto a floppy disk. And I took the floppy disk back home, and I sent out emails until I got jobs.
Yeah.
Yo, did you notice how she made the word floppy disk sound hot? That's how you know she's a fucking pro.
That's the name of the episode, Floppy Disks.
I was like, was the floppy disk a good boy?
Yeah.
So what? So, cause like now if like you have a cell phone and an OnlyFans account, you can kind of get it. Was it like harder back then to get in?
Sure. I didn't know anybody. There was one girl at my job that had done a couple porn, and she introduced me to a couple people. I did my first 2 movies. One of them was never released because the guy was like horrible. And then
Yeah.
the other one was released, but it didn't really lead to other things. Like it
Yeah.
was kind of like a dead end job,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, okay, well, that was cool though. Like I was super hyped about it. It
Yeah.
was fun. And
Yeah.
then
Did you take all your friends to the theater? You're like,
it
hey,
wasn't
everybody.
in the theater. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm not quite that old, but it was like a VHS box. It was.
Yeah, I'm
It
not
was
like-
like a box. Like I showed everybody. Like, look, it's me on
Yeah,
the box.
yeah.
It's me on the
Yeah.
box. Yeah, I'm the schoolgirl outfit with no boobs. And
Do you have a poster? Do you have like a room full of like your
I
covers?
have a Tupperware.
Yeah.
Like a Rubbermaid thing, you know.
Yeah.
hmm
Okay.
So, yeah, that happened, and then I got this phone call from this guy who was a producer for the Exotic Dancer Award
Hello,
show.
Sarah.
Well, he sends me an email. And he sends me an email, and the email was like, I'm producing the Exotic Dancer Awards at the Mandalay Bay, which was right up the street
Yeah.
from my house. I was living in Vegas. He was like, you can come for the weekend. I'll introduce you to anybody that's a player in the industry. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So I came through, and that's exactly what happened. I
That's
met so
awesome.
many people. I ended up going to New York, which was my first like porn spree, you know?
Yeah.
And it
Or
was
you had, like,
little-
a series
little
of
porn
films.
boot camp kind of thing. It was like the beginning of the internet porn
Yeah.
internet. So all these companies had just started their sites, and all different kinds of stuff, fetish stuff,
Yeah.
regular boy girl stuff, all kinds of stuff. And then magazines were really
Wait,
big
did you
back
do
then.
fetish stuff?
Oh, I've done lots of fetish stuff. Yeah.
Like, even like poopy.
No, not that one.
Okay. Even like pee-pee?
There's a video of me peeing in a cat box somewhere.
Can you send me the link?
Do you still have the box?
And you know what? It's actually in the back of a video store. We shot that in the back of a video store on 8th.
Yeah. Here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
that's
down the street
crazy.
from the Port
Yeah.
Authority.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I got to go buy it then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you-
peed in a litter box.
At the Port Authority? No.
It's right by there, yeah.
They gotta do
Basically.
celebrity bus tours.
I'm surprised we don't have that in Miami, because there was so much outdoor porn
Yeah.
shot.
It's like it'd be on the bang bus.
Yeah, right.
There'd be guys in the background with big cameras.
Yeah.
Were you you seemed like one of the porn stars who was like very like adaptive over time, because I feel like you still sort of like reign as one of the like known ones that people are like hell yeah. Like because I know like people all the time will like kind of like broad stroke porn stars and just be like, they're just dumb, and I was like, nah, they got to be like known for that long, and
There's a craft to it.
they got
for
to have a
sure.
fucking head on it. What was like some of the stuff that like you implemented over time to like stay relevant and all that?
I've always been like a business minded person, and the fact that I love my job makes it even easier, you know what I'm saying? So as technology changed, got to keep up with technology. Everything, the resolution changes on the camera, so I got to make sure that my cameramen are using like the best quality stuff. But also, sometimes it's cost prohibitive, but you got to like do that balance, and then besides camera quality, then you've also got things like different platforms and websites and how those have developed and changed over the years too. Like, at one point in time we were selling VHS, then we went to DVDs, and then we went from DVDs to selling subscription websites, and then from subscription websites now there's like clips, and then now there's OnlyFans subscriptions. So it's like all these the evolution of the way that we deliver content to you has changed dramatically over the time, and the products that we use and the technology that we use has become so much more consumer friendly that we're able to use the same type of quality products that mainstream movie cinema or movie production companies can use.
What do you think about when you're thinking about content? Like when you think about something to post, when you think about something to do, what do you think about?
Yeah, that's a good question, because you gotta especially with like social media and stuff, and you have an OnlyFans, I'm assuming, and like that's like a daily process, right?
Right.
So you gotta like to go off LeMaire's question, like daily think of different things to keep people interested.
Do you think about the algorithm? The all-imposing algorithm?
So a lot of like I have to be honest, there's so many things that have to be like promoted and stuff that they have to be like kind of scheduled. So it's like
that's okay.
You have to, because you've got things that have to be promoted. I got to promote my website. I got to promote my OnlyFans. I got to promote my CBD stuff, my production company stuff. My production company has a new website, wideside.com. So like all these different things, got to make sure you promote them all. So if you don't have a list somewhere, you're going to screw something up somewhere, So you got to do that. But then you also try to keep it genuine and like post like different things that sometimes I post my little stoner thoughts and stuff like that too sometimes, and people like to see a little bit of that kind of side of you. So there's just like a lot of all that.
This is a question I just thought of now.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, I don't know if it's possible, but could you have used OnlyFans as like the main hub for Whiteside instead of having your own website? Like,
sure, it's possible, but it's not a great idea.
Yeah.
Because you don't own OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I do have a OnlyFans, Wideside OnlyFans.
Okay.
Where they can see the behind the scenes footage from the Wideside shoots that they can then see on the subscription site at wideside.com.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago that OnlyFans was about to kick us all off the platform.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, and I'm not an asshole, but I was like, I told you so. Because this whole time, I'm like, don't put all your eggs in the OnlyFans basket, you guys, because you don't own that, Like, have your own shit, so that way, if they pull the plug on you or like they get change hands or even if they get caught in some sort of business problem of their own, like you don't own that.
Yeah. Didn't your Instagram just like get deleted recently?
I got 4 Instagram accounts shut down in 40 days.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
I think they
What was
just
that
don't want me
about?
on there.
Do you think you made someone mad?
You know, I do make people mad. That
It's like,
happens.
I don't like this scene.
You didn't
Right?
answer a DM from someone telling they loved you.
Yeah.
I think sometimes just my existence makes people mad.
Damn. Be
It's okay.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
I'm
up.
fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm
Sarah
fine
J
with
makes
it.
you mad. You gotta fix your life.
You gotta get better, dude.
So do
She
you?
only wants to make you happy. Like,
Yeah, for real.
I do.
That's crazy.
I'm an equal opportunity fucker. I want to.
Yeah.
Do you still shoot your own scenes, right? You're not just directing.
I'm not just directing, but my own scenes are probably fewer and far between.
What's that like?
okay.
What's
Yeah.
that like directing and shooting? It's like, cause like, you know, like,
Stressful.
yeah.
Well, that's
Stressful.
what. Yeah,
You're
that's
like,
what
I
I was.
gotta toot this. I gotta toot my thing up a little bit more.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna ask because like if you're still shooting scenes, you're directing, you got a CBD company. I
Sure.
got to imagine like, and you got an OnlyFans page. Your whole day is like pretty busy, and then if you like show up to a scene and you're like, all right, now I gotta get in the mood to have sex.
Right. I am so glad that you are sympathizing with my struggles.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You nailed it, nail on the head. I do have an amazing team that makes all this possible.
Yeah.
It's not just me doing it. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
But shifting gears is often a challenge.
Yeah.
And so if I am directing and also performing in the same scene, I try to make sure that my co-star I'm very attracted to, and it's like easy.
Yeah.
Because if I'm distracted, I should be able to like come back to the chemistry like pretty easy. If it's somebody that you're like not as attracted to, and you might have to create chemistry, and you might have to like search for that thing that you're attracted to, and then every time you're distracted, it becomes harder and harder to come back and be like, oh yeah, you.
Yeah. How hard? That's got to be real hard if they're not like attractive or whatever.
It's actually not that bad as long as you can just focus on it, you know, like, but when your attention's divided between, you know,
Directing.
yeah, my dog keeps barking, and also the battery died, and also I don't think that we're getting quite good enough.
Do you get mad when you have to shoot in your house? Are you like, oh, I guess?
No, I don't get mad at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
But I just try, like, you know.
Do you have a room?
I've got a very large living room.
Yeah.
I have 3 different couches, which all of you have probably seen.
Yeah.
And like
Are
every
your
now and
friends-
then I
do they
gotta
ever-
swap the couches out and get new couches.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's go.
like I probably get new couches more than most of your friends.
Oh,
get
for sure.
couches.
For sure. Yeah, you have a high furniture bill.
Yeah,
You need
like
to get
I have to at
sponsored
least
by
sit
Ashley.
on it, or like IKEA even. Yeah.
Yeah. Are some of your friends, do they come over and they're like, not that couch, not that one?
You know what? I'm actually super good about cleaning them
Yeah.
and stuff. But I do have a current couch right now that is on its way out. I'm waiting for the new couch to arrive, and it's got some like cracks in the leather. And I'm like, hold on, let's put up lights. Like I got like blankets, like furry blankets to put down, because like
you got to really prep
knees,
for a Super Bowl party.
Yeah, like people's knees and stuff. That's always the spot I sit in when I webcam, so it ends up like cracking after a while. So I'm just waiting on the new couch to arrive.
That's why grandmoms put plastic down.
Right.
All those scenes they
gotta
shoot.
catch
Yeah.
the cum.
The coconut oil.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Heck yeah.
No, I was gonna because I saw doing research. I saw this video the other day. I forget the
dog
dude's
research.
name. Something D.
Lil D.
Yeah,
Lil
and
D.
like the video intrigued the hell out of me because. It was you and him sitting on a couch, like rolling a joint or whatever.
That's at my house.
And I'm just like sitting there, like, all right. And then I like kept skipping ahead, and it was like 40 minutes of you. And then you guys started acting, and then
No, that's just us hanging out. We're not even acting in that one. That's just the real. That's just the real. Yeah.
But it was
That's
just
fucking
like
cool.
That's the cool thing about Little D is like sometimes he just comes over and we fuck and he pulls out his camera.
Yeah, and that's like
Right?
That's,
that's
so fucking cool.
that's what I'm trying to
cool,
say.
right?
Like going back
Damn,
to
I wish
like
I had fuck friends.
going back to like the evolution of porn and all that and I'm like, yo, they did a podcast.
Yeah,
like
literally.
before
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys shoot it.
100%.
Is
Yeah.
it like a complete is like porn just a complete 180 from when you started?
Yeah, you see how that works out, right? Yeah, like it was very like quote unquote professional.
Yeah.
and like produced, you know, but also kind of like there was this formula and a template that everybody felt like they had to follow all the time, you know? And I feel like since it's all busted wide open and everybody's shooting their own stuff, there is no one formula. There is no one template.
Yeah.
You know, I can't tell you how many times, especially through a certain period of like 3 or 4 years in like the early 2000s where like I put on a bikini or some sort of fishnet body stocking. I got covered in baby oil before I got this big giant cock in my pussy, right?
They do love the baby oil.
That was like that's like a thing, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like sometimes
lady.
I just felt like there's like a template that people would just follow, and now it's like allowed for a lot more creativity.
Can I? Sorry, I just need a quick sidestep on the baby oil because like it's like there is something about it where like I'll watch it and do the baby oil and something about the boobs being way shinier. I'm like that rules. I don't know why, but that rules. But then like they'll be in the middle of a thing and then they'll just like I've seen them where they like spray it in the girl's mouth and I'm like that seems like it's not fun. Yeah. People get too caught up in the moment and then they just do wacky shit.
It probably stings when they smack you too. It's like, dude, all right.
Have you ever had to like have you ever had to like in the middle of a scene like stop and be like, yo, chill?
Well, okay, so I was actually a little late on it, but this is one of those moments where I was like, okay, don't ever let that happen again. There's, you know, every now and then you have a moment and something happens during a scene and you're like, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But it already happened.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah.
And like I never get mad because sometimes like you know you didn't know it was gonna happen or you just didn't have the pre-thought about it or whatever. And one of those things is like I was doing a scene and nobody had told me that it was gonna be a cream pie scene.
That's a big surprise.
But the thing is like I love cream pies. That would be fine. Cream pie's fine with me. I'm totally fine with the cream pie.
Hell yeah.
But I think they thought that I would not be fine with the cream pie, and
so they surprised you with it.
With a fake cream pie. So soon as the guy was about to come, they like shoved a bottle in my twat and squeezed it. And I was like, what are we putting in my pussy, guys?
Yeah.
And it was like Cetaphil, which if you know what that is face wash, which is an antibacterial, which I do need a lot of bacteria in my vagina. We don't need my vagina cleaned with Clorox, you know? And so, like, it fucked up my shit for, like, a long time.
Yeah.
Like, probably, like, a month and a half. You know, I had, like, all kind of bad things happening.
Wait, and not...
Because it's just, like, you know, we have our natural flora down there that needs to be there, and it, like, wiped it all out.
Yeah.
So were you just, like, chilling, and then the dude rolls up, and he's like...
Yeah, so I was missionary, like, if you were me, right?
Okay.
So I'm missionary, and the guy's, like, fucking, he's like, I'm gonna come. And he pops out, and
me as well.
And there's, like, a PA guy, like, standing right here, and he's like, doop. And he squeezed it in. I was like, wow.
Dude, chill out, bro.
Like, cum would have been better. You know?
By the way, Nate's going to be pissed when he sees that. Yo, dude, Sarah J shoved a fake bottle up my fake pussy. Have you ever done those? Have you ever done those ridiculous videos where they pull out like a 3-foot fake dick and then like fill it with I don't even know?
Yeah, and you know, I haven't. I've always wanted to be honest with you. I always thought that would be funny. But I think that
you gotta get mud
the guy that does it, I'm not, you know, we have a nice friendly friend, Linus.
Yeah.
But I'm a big goofball, and I don't know. I think that I don't have the reaction that he would want me to have.
Yeah.
You know, like I think he wants me to be like terrified, like
Whoa.
you know, like oh my god,
You're like let's fucking go.
I'll be like bring the cum, bitches, bring the cum.
Dude,
Yeah.
Sarah's, what was that? What commercial's like? This is our house.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
I always wanted to be booked for that, and he was always like, Plus, I don't do anal, and that was like, that producer hires mostly girls that do anal. I don't do anal.
So I love it. Yeah.
Doesn't anal get you more?
It does.
Oh man, and then people gotta be pissed too.
Shit on actually, but yeah.
What?
It's gone. I had a question. I can't even remember. It's gone. Too much weed.
Too much weed.
Too much weed.
Speaking of weed, it's
Yeah.
420. I've
Yeah.
got weed socks on, and I was at the Legacy Dispensary tonight. Yeah.
How was it?
It was great. We're
Yeah.
gonna do Gifted in Brooklyn tomorrow.
Yeah. Gifted, dispense, or just gifted.
Yeah, Gifted.
Okay. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite places to get weed from? Do you have a strain yet? Are you gonna?
You know,
yeah,
right now
you should
we've
sell-
got some Sarah JJs.
Ooh.
Yeah, that are happening. They're indica. Yeah. Like premium
Yeah.
bud. Yeah. But do I have an actual strain of my own? Not currently. I used to be a grower
Sarah
back in the day.
J's.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I used to be a grower back in the day, and you know,
really?
we would mess around with some
Yeah.
strains, making them and stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that again.
Do you have all the science? Do you know the
I
the
do
weed?
know the
Oh,
science actually
Okay.
very well.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I went
I'm
up to
just-
Northern Cal and learned in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
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 I went up there and I farmed at some. Yeah, I harvested at some farms.
Yeah.
During
Yeah.
harvest season, like around October, November.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I went
doing
up
some
there for
weed
3
farming?
different years. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I learned between there and then spend the rest of the year like reading books and just like experimenting hands on. Like I would go up there and learn at a real farm.
You're like the Randy Newman of weed.
Wow.
Yeah. Sarah J can. Just like
Yeah.
J Farms.
Yeah.
wide side.
Yeah.
What you just wanted to start owning, not you just want, I'm not like trying to, did you just wanted to own your own production? You're like, I'm making all these other people money, why not make myself?
You know, it wasn't even like that strongest of
Yeah.
a thought, but it was a little bit of an evolution. I was like, this is just what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I started
From when you were 18, you thought about like, I'm just going to eventually have my own.
Yeah, well, when I started right in the beginning, right early on, somebody said to me, I remember I didn't even have boobs. Somebody said to me, this is like right around the first time that I was a dancer, and I had thought that I was going to make a career primarily feature dancing and like modeling in magazines. That was my idea. And so somebody said, you should buy a URL. And I said, what is that? And like that's how long ago
Yeah.
this was, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, just buy a URL. And they showed me how to do it. And
Is it the same website to this day?
SarahJ.com.
Right.
And so I got the URL. And at first, for a long time, I just had like an About Me page up with like my stats.
When did you
and
get it?
stuff. 2000.
That's good. That's like 22 years of backlinks.
That's what I was trying to
amazing.
say. Like, I've talked to some people because I know like we'll interview porn stars and stuff, and they try to like clown on and I'm like, no, dude, like they
Yeah.
fucking know shit.
They-
like
yeah,
she was
there's
getting
some shit.
URLs in 2000.
I mean, a lot of times I don't know shit, but I'll find out.
yeah.
Like I gotta ask somebody, you know, I have somebody on
Yeah.
the team who knows. Like
Yeah.
I don't always know shit, but I know I need to know.
Are you gonna get in the metaverse?
So stressful. I do
yeah.
have an NFT, and
Yeah.
like the whole metaverse thing is super stressful. I mean, obviously, we're gonna all have to fucking do it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just assume we're.
Yeah.
My first thought that is not so scary to me is okay. I'm ready to own some real estate in the metaverse. I get that. I think. I think I
yeah.
get it. You
Yeah.
know, like I feel confident in saying like
Especially too
Yeah.
now, it's
Right.
probably as cheap.
it's
as-
cheap, right?
yeah.
Like, let's
And like
do
you
it.
and like
Let's
you
go
said,
in
you're
on
like,
it.
it feels like it's definitely gonna be a big thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So might as well get some cheap real estate now.
And not only that, but wouldn't that be like passive income? Because like,
Without a doubt.
couldn't you just like own some real estate in the metaverse and not really have to do
Just like
much?
rent it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Because you wouldn't
I'll
have to
get
do.
like some sort of like property manager.
Yeah,
Right. And
yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
do something.
You
with
wouldn't
my
have to
event
do-
Space. I wanted to have like an event space or studios or something like that, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to do a podcast festival. We're talking to do a podcast festival that's in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they basically have that's
Did you
basically
do
what
it
they
yet?
do. No, it's
like
May
in May.
29th, I think. Yeah.
But yeah, that's how
Metaverse.
they have rooms set up
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's yeah.
they were showing us
Oh,
the other
boy.
day and it looked awesome.
It's
Yeah.
exciting.
What's
Yeah.
the as like being like a businesswoman like you are? What's like because you were saying you're like I want to do porn. I like to fuck. Da da da.
Yeah.
What's like the like getting deep into the business? What's just like the craziest thing you were like I just did this to fuck. Now I'm, you know, like you said, learning NFTs or whatever.
Right. Okay. So yeah, that stuff. Honestly, all the fan interaction kind of caught me off guard. Like when I first started, porn was still a lot more taboo than it is. I thought if
Yeah.
anybody recognized me, it'll be like in a whisper, right? And not like people screaming my name, running down the
Yeah, you
street,
didn't think
telling
you'd
me
be
how
in a
many times they
podcast
jerked off
studio?
to me today.
Yeah.
No, like people be like, "Oh my God, it's you, Sarah J. I jerked off to
Yeah.
you 7 times today already." Yeah.
What's the
And
most
I'm
you've
like,
ever heard?
okay.
Is 7 the most?
No, like, not at all. But
Okay.
you know, I forgot what your question was, but
I'm sorry.
yeah,
like
it's
the
okay.
most non-porn thing you've had to do being so
Right.
deep into porn.
Yeah. So I guess between like just doing paperwork and NFT
Yeah.
stuff, like that's really
Yeah.
boring. Like literally scanning a lot of papers. There's
Yeah.
a lot of that happening. But also the fan interaction and stuff is what I originally said. And the reason why I said that, it's not so much that it's not porn, but it's just that's not we had no contact with fans at all in the beginning. But now we have, things like text messaging and phone calls and
Instagram, social media.
Instagram,
Yeah.
social media, right? It was
Pornhub
before it was
comments.
like we were over there and now we're like all up in here.
What was the fan interaction like that back in the day?
None. They came to a convention. Never. They would come to a convention or they would come to one of your events like at a strip club or something. And that is all. There was no social media. There was no internet. There was no way for you to like connect with fans in any kind of way, really.
Is it is it a little bit overwhelming now, or have you kind of gotten used to it?
I've gotten used to it, but it
Yeah.
is overwhelming, like
Yeah.
woof. Dealing with
Yeah.
so like me, the way that my person works is that I like when I deal with people, I kind of like take your energy and we give energy, we exchange energy as we're talking and and when you're dealing with so many people, like sometimes I webcam and stuff like that. It's like I only do it like 2 days a week, and I do it for just a couple hours because it's like so much energy.
I was just gonna ask you that with the webcamming, how long do you like do it at a clip?
So I have a webcam that's free to all the members of my website.
White
And
side or
that's-
Sarah J?
It's both. Well, if you're a member to Sara J, you'll get it, and if you're a member to Whiteside, you get the same show.
Network?
Yeah, it's on a network, the VNA network, the Vet Nation Army.
Vet Nation?
Mhm,
As
Vet
like
Nation
vet,
Army.
like dogs vet?
Like Corvettes.
Oh, veterans. Like,
Like-
Marine. Like, hoorah,
No, like
or-
Corvette.
Corvettes.
Or? Oh, like,
Right.
all right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
either way. No, it's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do an hour for that, and then I do an hour and a half for Cam Soda.
Oh, okay, no, because
Yeah.
I was curious, because you ever see like the hot tub streamers on Twitch?
No, but I think I've heard about it.
Yeah, it'll be girls in hot tubs,
They
but
would
like
never let me do that.
but-
That's where discrimination lies. Is like there's no way.
you'd shut down the website.
Yeah, they'd be like, okay, by the way, we made a new rule. There's no hot tub like streaming.
Yeah.
They'd be like, she rules too hard. We can't have her. No, because they'll do that for like 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
like this point where
They're-
like it'll be hilarious because like the vibe is supposed to be sexy, but like they're bored.
Yeah.
Totally.
And that's why I was curious. Like, so you probably do
They
it at
stand up and they look like raisins.
and
Yeah,
you keep it
also,
at you
it's-
keep sorry.
No, I was gonna say you're absolutely right. Like, yes, you do not want to be bored.
Yeah.
And like I have like a little bit different situation. Like with Cam Soda, I'm like a featured performer, so I'm like contracted with them. It makes my situation a lot less mundane,
Okay.
And then with my website, it's an hour of me doing whatever I want. It's free to them, so I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about hustling money or like doing what they want me to do. I do what I want to do, and they
Yeah.
get to watch.
So just
You know?
smoking weed, just chilling.
Well, I mean, not quite that, but
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there will be
Yeah.
no like
I mean, on
put blue
SarahJ.com.
panties on. There will be no like, I want to see you in blue panties. No, I'm
Yeah.
actually wearing the pink panties right
Yeah.
now.
And that's probably yeah, because sometimes Twitch gives the fans like too much control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can almost put them in and be like, I'm the pro. I'll
Yeah.
show you which
Right.
panties look best on
Right,
me.
right, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not only
Yeah.
that, but like, I just have a hard time getting bossed around for money. I know that sounds crazy. It just.
No, you've been making money since you were
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's hard
Nah,
to just,
actually, I got my very first job when I was 11.
Yeah. What are you doing then?
I was dishwashing at a bar and grill.
Oh, thank God.
Don't you worry.
I thought we were still on.
No.
Just starting
Take
another
No,
it
but
back
I
to
was
Epstein
like-
Island, dude.
I was always like a little hustler. I always had a job doing something, making a few $100s a week here
Yeah.
and there.
How long? Because the one you said something earlier that intrigued me, where, excuse me, where you were like, if you're doing something in a scene and you're like, I didn't love that, I'm gonna make sure that never is like when you
Yeah.
first start. Is that kind of like really intimidating to speak up for yourself like that?
Yeah, definitely intimidating. And there's these moments sometimes where, and maybe not, the other person is taking advantage of the situation and catching you off guard. Wait until the moment you're caught off guard and be like, now that you're like completely dick drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if we stick? What if we come in your eye? Hey, can we come in your eye? Hey, we could come in your eye real quick. Okay, cool. Like after you've done like 45 minutes of getting railed by like large peen, and you're like, whatever, dude. Like,
I guess I'm
just
done.
come somewhere. Yeah.
Spent,
yeah. Like, and you're like, okay, I guess I come in my eye. Yeah. There's like definitely things like that where you're like, yeah, like if I thought that through, I probably wouldn't have done that. Probably wouldn't have done that if I thought that through all the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. No, you definitely have that moment where you're like, that got out of hand.
A little bit, yeah. Like a little bit, yeah.
Well, this has been
a dream
fucking
come
great
true.
episode.
Cool. Oh my
You're
God.
the fucking best. Yeah, we gotta wrap it up, but please throw out where people can follow you and like what you're doing next and what you want people to go check out.
I've got Sara J Links, which is my link portal, which is a safe place to find all things Sara J. I got my merch there, I got my porn there, and all the social media and a bunch of other stuff. I have a video game too. Like,
what?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this. I've got a character on Hentai Heroes.
No.
Yeah, you can go
awesome.
play with SarahJ.com.
I was just gonna ask you that. Like, do you ever think about like producing or creating an anime?
I got like little fingers and pies,
Yeah,
a little this, a little that. Yeah. But I do. We're doing a new project with Hentai Heroes too. It's coming up, and I've been a character in their game, but we're
DLC, paid content.
Say what?
Paid content.
Paid content.
Like people got to pay $2 to get Sara J in the game.
Oh, like I think you do have to eventually pay some money to get there.
That's well deserved.
Yeah, we gotta get you a Fortnite.
Yeah.
Dude, Sara J for Fortnite. You gotta make. You have a dance. Never mind. Sara J for Fortnite. Yeah.
I could just twerk.
Yeah, it's just like a long pole.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been fucking awesome. One more time, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Everyone, please go check out all of the things Sara J's doing.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.